Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Looking forward to today's show. We had that Salida Promotions card last night. Kind of a dud. Not a great card. Not a great card at all. But we got some answers. Hopefully, I made some money. I thought the card was fairly obvious. What up, Brandon? We made our no bet list, which I'm going to add to the Discord. I'm going to add it to the Patreon. I'm going to put that list together today. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. It's good to have everybody aboard. It is good to have everybody aboard. Like, share, and subscribe. We're going to get started in just a minute. Guys, do become a member. It's pinned in the chat. The membership link is pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you access to Discord. It gets you live betting. It gets you the members only parlay. It gets you the members only. It gets you the members only live stream. The members only chat. It gets you all that. Just $5 a month. Gets you the absolute best gambling advice. So become a member today. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Become a member. Also become a Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. $5 a month. It's the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the boxing universe. Like, share, and subscribe. Become a member today. Become a Patreon. Get the lock of the week. Get asked to book anything. Get access to Discord. All of that. Just $5 a month. Link is in the chat. It's in the ticker below. It's also it's in the chat. It's in the ticker below. It's in the description. Become a member. Become a Patreon. Do all that good stuff for just $5 a month. Smash the join button. Do all that. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak. It's the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com, the world's first meat-only bar that lasts forever. Just 3 ingredients. That's it. Just meat, fat, and salt, the way humans have eaten for thousands of years. The Carnival Bar. Carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. 80% fat, 20% protein, 0 carbs. All right, guys, let's get into today's show. Again, we had that Salida Promotions card. Rather slow week. Probably just one show a day this week. I'm gonna do one more video for this week. Is anything else you guys want to know about? Any requests, let me know. I will take requests. I'm currently doing the tape on Josh Babb. I like Josh Babb to a degree. He's okay. There are a lot of things I like about him. He's fighting a veteran, Piotr Murga. He's been in with a couple of guys who you may or may not know. He fought Nico Levers. He's in a little bit. Ryan Walker. He's been in a little bit. He got a win over Ryan Walker. So he's not a bad fighter. So I do believe that this is a little bit of a step up for Josh Babb. I certainly think Josh Babb will pass, but I'll give you guys better analysis on that. I'll give you guys a better analysis on that at the end of the day. And tomorrow's show. And this is on the zone as well, correct? I think that's the main event, right? Top tier boxing. I do think this is on. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if the Josh Babb fight is on the zone. I'm pretty sure it's on the zone. Put a 1 in the chat if the Josh Babb fight is on the zone. Well, we'll talk about last night's card a little bit, and then we'll take a look. I don't know how long we're going to go to. Again, there's not a ton to get into, so I want to bring you guys as much content. I'm going to bring you the Babb fight this week. If there's any other fights y'all want me to do, let me know in the Discord. Send me a message in the Discord. Let me know if you're a member. If you're a member, let me know what fights you want to break down. There's not a lot. I got into the Detroit card. I got into FA. I did all of that. It is. Okay. I got a bunch of crap open. Let me close some things out. All right. So let's get into yesterday's card. This was a little bit tough because I told you guys to take Vire by decision. That was an interesting fight. I thought the fight was close. The judges did not see it that way. Did not see it that way at all. I told you the Doris Simons fight and Jonathan Reese fight would be close, and it was. Reese didn't quite pull it off, but very, very close. Very competitive fight. They had Justin Lacey Pierce and Jose Luis Sanchez fighting to a draw. I guess the performance of the night came from Garrett Rice. Rice looked good. He fought 0-2 guys, so I wouldn't put too much stock into it, but I'll just run through this quick. Garrett Rice looked okay. He looked like a prospect, someone we may want to keep an eye on, but he's still a long, long way to go. So Darius Simon beat Jonathan Rice in was a fun fight. 58-56. I think that was the right scorecard. Maybe you could work out a 3-3 draw, but it was close. Competitive. I told you guys that Rice would be close in that fight, and he was. It was a good fight between Rice and Simmons in a heavyweight fight. Pierce and Sanchez. I told you if Pierce was anything, he would have a tough fight with Jose Luis Sanchez. But if he was the prospect that anyone thought he would be, he would get through this. Sanchez is a guy that lost to Avius Griffin, lost to Santiago Dominguez. He did beat Eric Tudor. He's not bad. He lost to Tucker. He lost his eyes. He has a draw with Adrian. He's been in and mostly losses with a couple of wins and draws mixed in there. So if this Jose Luis Pierce was anything at all, he would dispose of Jose Luis Sanchez. He did not. To me, that tells me where we should rank Sanchez. Where we should rank not Sanchez, where we should rank Lacey Pierce. Lacey Pierce can't get rid of this guy. He ain't the one. So to me that's incriminating. I don't know what you guys thought. A lot of people thought Lacey Pierce may have even lost up, and he was actually lucky to get the draw. A lot of people felt that way. What did you guys think? Was it a draw? Was Lacey Pierce lucky? Was he robbed a little bit? What was y'all's thought on that? And then in the main and co-main, Caroline Valle and Delphine Persoon. I told you the fight was going to be close and competitive. Persoon was deducted a point in round 4 and 7 for hitting the back of the head. She's taking away 2 points for that. And then she was so 4-point deductions in total. Both fighters were taking 2 points away, a point away 2 separate times, which kind of gave us the weird scorecards: 95, 91, 94, 92, 98, 88. I do think that it was probably 7-3, maybe. Yeah, I thought about 7-3 was about right. I thought 7-3. I thought Persoon was still competitive in the fight, but I thought Bayer was clearly winning the rounds. And I told you absolutely this was going the distance, and to bet either fighter by decision. If you bet Vire by decision, it paid you plus 105, plus 140. Persoon paid you plus 105. I told you Vire by decision was probably the best bet of the week. That hit for you guys. This was a close fight. It was a competitive fight. It was hard to kind of handicap, but ultimately I think Vire would win, and she did. So that's that. That is official. Slow day in the chat today. For sure. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Do become a member. Do become a Patreon. We're taking requests all day. What? We are back. Wiz. We are back. It's good to have everybody here. The referee from last night needs to be on the no bet list. He might have set a record for the most points deductions ever. That was wild. Do you guys think that was warranted? Well, the deductions warranted. I don't mind a ref taking points if it's to kind of sustain the fight and make it a fight. I had some thoughts on that though. I love these Supercards are on Sundays. I like it too. It is fun having them on Sundays. It's going to work as long as football season is over. We're going to have a little run here. We're going to have a little run of Sunday cards, right? As soon as football season starts, I'm sure they're going to go to a different day. They're probably going to go to Saturday, that I hate because I'm a bigger college fan than I am an NFL fan. I hate having boxing on. Maybe they'll go to Fridays. They'll probably go to Fridays. That's a possibility too. Bet 365. have some odds for fights on Sunday. Walking, yeah. We're gonna go over all that. We're gonna go over all. Is that Sunday? Is that Friday? That's Sunday. Hang on. Is also like Sunday, the 15th. They are Sunday. I thought they were Saturday. Shout out to you. They are Sunday. Shout out. What's up, G? Hope you watch. Hope you're well. FA decision. What's up, G? Hope you're well. FA decision. I like stoppage. I do like FA in that fight. I do like FA in that fight. Thank you, Havelock. Phillips versus Driscoll may be worth breaking down solely because of the odds are so close. All right, maybe we'll break it down. Driscoll, and if I can get tape on him, I'll do it. If I can get tape on him, I will do it. It's not always easy to get tape on these fighters, but if I can get it, I will do it. I got tape on Piotr Mirga, so I'm going to break that down. You want to see Tommy Phillips and Ross Driscoll. If I can get to both guys have a very limited, 5 fights and 4 fights, so ain't gonna be a ton of tape on. But if I can get it, I will definitely break it down for y'all. The only GK is here. Yo, G, have you checked out Nishida versus Macau? I have not, and I will get to that. I will get to that for sure. Valle was doing her best impersonation of Zach Parker. I kind of figured the fight was going to look the way that it did. It was just how the judges are going to score it. I wasn't surprised by that at all. I did think Valle would eke out a decision. She won it clearer than I thought she would, but she did eke out that decision. All that holding and falling down. Salute, Marta Prince. Salute, Mark. It's good to have you here, my dude. It's good to have you here. I thought Pursuit had a chance to win, especially if the judges didn't like Valle doing all that. It was going to come down to the judging, right? Like the fight was close. I did think Valle. Oh, let me do a poll. Who do y'all think won? Pursuit? How do you spell Valle? Valle. Draw. This week is obviously a little slow, so I'm trying to do polls. I'm trying to do things, no bet list, things like that, to keep y'all involved, to keep y'all engaged. The Pierce was not broadcast on this. Oh, that's right. You had to watch it on. You had to watch it on Salida Promotions. You had to watch it on you had to watch it on the Salida Promotions. You're right. Good point. The Pierce fight was streamed on the Salida Promotions YouTube page. Shout out. How did you see the Opetaia Glanton fight play? I like Glanton. I think the fight is competitive. Kind of. Opetaia wins this fight. I like Brandon Glanton. I do. Bulletproof. But there's a level here. Glanton's a good fighter. I like him a lot. Opetaia is one of the great cruiserweights of all time. So I don't think Glanton has much of a shot in this. B. Jabrito upset. What do you think? I don't know. I will get to it. Like, support, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. All right. It's good to have everybody here. All right. We're almost 15 minutes into the live stream. Nobody is showing up today, which is cool. It's a slow, quiet week. We'll make the best of it. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. I will work through it. Let's pull up the pro boxing odds instead. All right, we did all this. This card's whack. I mean, these are some weird fights. Somebody's asking me about Jabreo, as if like saying, what the hell is this? This is a boxer, I suppose. All right. Where is this from? He's from Hawaii. Hang on. All right. There's 2 fights on. Maybe I could do some tape on this guy, Abel Mejia. Is there any tape on this guy that he's fighting at 10-0 out of Orange, California? All right, there's some tape. There's some tape on these guys. Oh, we fought Ashton Palikday. Well, maybe I'll do this fight too. There are some fights that we can get into. There's some fights that we can get into, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Do become a member. Do become a Patreon. There are some decent fights here. Abel Mejia and Jabrio Pobanito. I know this guy, Mark Buke. I do think Mark Buke is a live dog. Mark Buke is 6'3" or so, middleweight, moves well. White guy, moves well for a white guy. A good athlete, uses the ring. I like this fight a lot. He's some value in this fight. I'm not saying he's going to win about a plus 300 or so. Mark Buke is a very live dog in this fight. You got Leonardo Ruiz at minus 13 that I wouldn't touch. It's a lot of weird fights that no one cares about. It's just interesting. You got Mark Buke twice here at -5, plus 340. I'm not sure why they have this listed twice. And then you have this card. You have Nishida and Mercado, which is an interesting fight. Let's look that up. Ryo and Ishida lost to Nakatani. Was a little competitive in the where he got stopped. I guess she got stopped. He has a win over Emmanuel Rodriguez, which is impressive. To me, I mean, Manny Rodriguez was a guy I liked a lot. He beat him, and then Brian Mercado Vasquez. I mean, this is probably the best fight of the weekend. This guy Vasquez hasn't really ever fought outside of Mexico, has he? We'll look into him. We'll try to get some tape done on this, but this is an interesting fight. I don't know a ton here about Brian Mercado, but this is probably the best fight. So if I can find tape on Mercado, we'll do this next. Hang on. Yeah, we can get tape on him. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do some tape on this guy. We're gonna do some tape on Brian Mercado. We're gonna try to get this taken care of. How do you rate Nolan? Troy, I like a lot. Troy came off. He started slow, but he's one of the fastest guys in the NBA. Nolan Troy is an absolute blur on the court. He's impossible to stay in front of. If he can ever shoot, he can handle the ball. He's a good passer. His vision is starting to open up. You can see he's getting better every game. Troy was a projected lottery pick at one point. His top 5 pick. A lot of people like Troy, 6'5" point guard. Canoli, I'm gonna have to ask you if you don't stop barking. 6'5" point guard. Can pass the ball. His superpower is obviously his speed. One of the fastest guys in the NBA. And if he can ever shoot a little bit, if he can shoot at league averages, he's going to be a hell of a player. There's a lot of upside. Catterall Ramirez. Thoughts on the matchmaking? I like Catterall by decision. And Catterall was not added to our no bet. Come on, Canoli. You gotta go. Catterall was a guy that was hotly debated and hotly contested for our no bet list. Ultimately, he did not go on a no bet list. I'm going to publish that list today. for you guys, but he did not make the list. He was not put on the list. However, we want to view that. This dog just came back in. She ain't listening. What do I think about? I mean, the fight's not going to be super compelling. I think Catterall wins though. Catterall by decision is the bet. Yeah, I'm not like this. It doesn't make me wet, so to speak. Tim Bradley thinks Gary Antoine Russell might lose. You think he? So no, I think he definitely wins. I'm gonna go listen. I haven't listened to it. I saw someone posted it in the Discord. I'm gonna go check that out. I don't think Tim Bradley loses. I don't think Gary Antoine Russell loses. I don't see that at all. What up? What up? What up? Isamba Thomas upset Masood. What do you think? Woods versus Buke. Live dog. Live dog. Buke is a live. No one wants to fight Mark Buke. Mark Buke took some losses. He's from Corpus Christi. I know him well. A good friend of mine. He took some losses early in his career, fighting out of his weight class, fighting out, the things that that level fighter has got to do, right? That's just what he has to do. He took losses. He was unafraid to fight. Now he got with Coach James Payton in the Rio Grande Valley. He trains him, and he's good. Like he's got a very live chance to win this fight. He's a very live dog in this fight. I'm probably gonna throw a couple of bucks on him. Where is Zuffa when you need them? No boxing till Garcia. There's boxing this week, Sky. There's a Zuffa card literally on Sunday. There's boxing on Sunday, cuz. Come on, cuz. Yeah, there's boxing all day on Sunday. What up, Addy? Hit the like. Our moderator, Addy, says hit the like if you want your next bet to hit. Can't believe some people voted for Pursuing one. I didn't see it that way. But it was close. Like a lot of people don't like the way that Vire fought. You know, a lot of people don't like that. What do you think about Mercado? Brian, okay. What do I think about Brian Mercado versus Ryo Nishida? Well, obviously, I think Ryo Nishida should be the favorite in the fight because Brian Mercado hasn't really fought outside of America, outside of Mexico. We don't really know much about him. You look at his level of opposition; it's not great. I don't know how you'd make him a favorite. I will try to deep dive into the tape, but. What do you think of a guy you've never seen fight before? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we think about this guy? I'll deep dive into it. I'll take a look at the tape on this guy. But he's not fought out of Mexico. I'll pull up his box rec right now. You know, this is one of the hardest things to do in sports. This guy whose last two opponents are 14-9-2, 8-8-3. How do I project he's going to do at the world level? Oh, it's not an easy thing to project. You know, Nishida's a good fighter. What are the odds on this fight? Nishida's minus 750. That may be great. It may be bad. You know, this guy is an unknown. He's never fought outside of Mexico. There is some tape on him. We will break it down. We will get into it. He's from Mexico City. He's from the Federal District, same as Juan Manuel Marquez. So I have an idea, stylistic, what he's going to look like. 26 knockouts in his 32. But again, none of this really means much because look who he's fighting. I mean, he's not fighting anyone with a pulse. So I don't really know. But I will try to deep dive this as well. Yeah, this tape on this guy. We'll get into it. Asambe Thomas UD. Hang on. I don't even have. I don't All right, here it is. What day is this fight? Thomas Asambe. Let me look this up. This is the absurdity. Like, this is what I'm dealing with. Like, this is the absurdity of what I'm dealing with. Hang on, guys. So you can bet your money on any fight you want, right? Like, or you cannot bet. And this guy is asking me if I should bet on a 14-10-1 fighter to win by unanimous decision. If that's how you want to bet your money that way. Like, I don't understand the level of. There's so many bets that you can make, and your bet that you want to put your money on is a 14-10-1 guy to win by unanimous decision. Maybe it'll hit. I don't know. I don't know if it'll hit. He's fighting Masoud Abdullah, who's not a hitter. It probably may go the distance. It probably goes the distance. Now you're going to hope that in Masoud's home country, not one judge. Oh, this is in Spain. Okay. This is in Spain. So two guys you've probably never seen fight before. Well, we've probably seen him fight. We've probably seen a Masoud Abdullah fight. A guy, Thomas Asamba, is going to win by unanimous decision. Not just on points, but unanimous decision. Yeah, yes. You should take you should not pay your mortgage this month. You should take all of your money and bet it on Thomas Usamba to win by unanimous decision. That would probably be the smart bet. That's probably what you should do. Hang on. I bet on Pursuant. I think Vari won the fight. Just saw it how I saw. Yeah, I thought Vari won the fight too, but it was ugly. Like, is Belal Faust on your no bet? Was Fawaz put on the no bet list? Fawaz was not put on the no bet list. He was not. Although I think he's an outstanding candidate. I do. Zuba putting out trash cards. How come they don't stack in the cards like in UFC? I think the cards are fine. This card's not great, but the first two have been good. Nishida minus 400, Mikado plus 7. Yeah, this is a decent bet. That's good on 365. That's definitely a point. I'll get into the fight though. Jog Bakeo. I like a Jog Bakeo. I didn't see the props on it, but I like a Jog Bakeo. Do I have them yet? Let me see. Jaguar by KO is minus 155. I don't love the odds on it. Zufa has put on decent cards with no crazy mismatches. Yeah, they put on good cards. I agree with Havlock here. See, draw all day. What up? What up? What up? Well, I'm leaning Jaguar by decision. These heavyweight fights like going the distance. David Allen versus Maka and Big Baby Miller. If not the distance, the over. I like the over. Dubois Ward surely not going the distance. I don't think so. I don't think that's going the distance. Minus 155 on the KO Gary. Yeah, it's not great odds. I mean, I would say it's more likely than not FA. So it's not bad odds. I was just hoping for closer to even. That's all. Yeah, but they signed Appetite to fight it. They washed up their Hoper. What happened to the best versus the best model? The cruiserweight division is rough. Like, let's just take a look at the cruiserweight landscape, if you will. Right? It's It's the cruiserweight division. Zora Ramirez, CBS. Glanton's as good as these guys. You know, it's close. Mike Perez. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Kovalev, Vidal Riley. Okay. Like, there are some names. Dorticos. How old are these guys? Brandon Glanton. Like, Glanton is kind of in the same breath as these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sergio Kovalev is 42 years old. Mike Perez is 40. I mean, what are we doing here? Like, I mean, it's the cruiserweight division. It's just not a lot of names. And I don't really think Apatai is a guy that we can really go up and become a heavyweight. He's not that big. You know, I don't know what he walks around at. I don't know what he weighs in on the actual ring on fight night. But he doesn't look the size. He doesn't even look the size of Usyk or anything like that. Like, I said, Usyk, you know, he'll be a 225 heavyweight. I don't know. I look at Apatai. I see a guy that weighs 200 pounds. I don't think he can go anywhere. So I do think he's stuck in here at cruiserweight. I do. We should bet all of our money on a 14-10-1 guy winning this decision. That too. I don't have any trust in Charles Martin's chin. Yeah, neither do I. I think FA is going to win the fight. Gee, rank these fights. Rank these from most to least likely to result in an upset. Russell Hiroka. Martin Albright is 1. Hang on. I like this question, Mar. Well, Garcia Barrios is 1. Martin Albright is 2. I would say Hiroka. So Barrios is the most likely to pull the upset. Albright's the second most likely to pull the upset. These other two are difficult. I would say because Hiroka can hit, Hiroka's third, and I don't see Hitchens beating Durate. I don't see Durate beating Hitchens. I can't see Hitchens losing that fight. So I'll go in that order. Barrios is the most likely. Now here, Albright is the second most likely. And then there's a big drop-off after that. I would say Hiroka's third and Durate's 4. I doubt Ajagba carries him to a decision. I think there's a stoppage in the fight too. There's enough difference in quality, age, activity from the form and form for the stoppage to be there. From light heavyweight to cruiserweight, there are a lot of marquee boxers. At best, there's only 2 or 3 good boxers in those divisions at any time. There are not a lot of marquee boxers. Yeah, there's not. G, are you parlaying Isamba by UD? Both. We've seen Hitchens struggle with the style very badly. I am not betting on him in this fight. Okay. Martin is a tough man. Big Baby went the distance with him. Lightweight to super middleweight is a sweet spot when it comes to boxing. Yeah, I agree. All right, guys, let me check my poll. I'm going to end this soon. It's starting to pick up a little bit. We started off slow. We got some people in the chat now. Guys, smash the like button, subscribe. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. This is close. Vire. You guys are picking a draw. This is way closer than look at. Everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. I'm going to end this in just a minute. There's not a lot going on this week. I just run the live. Did you see there's a Texas guy? Yeah, Mark Buke. That's my guy. Texas boy Mark Buke, 3-1 dog versus Tony Woods. Think it's wide? Yeah, I do think it's wide. I think Buke is a live dog. Buke is a good boxer. He knows how to fight tall. He can move. Right? He's a mover who can fight tall. He's got enough pop. He took losses. early in his career because he's short notice, fighting at a weight, things like that. But he's really good. Like Buick's definitely a very live dog in that fight. Africa has the best jab in boxing. Garcia Barrios has to go the distance. No, I think it will. I do think it goes the distance, but both guys have pop. Both guys get knockouts. That could be a stoppage. But my bet would be it goes the distance. Yes. There's a lot of locks on the Zupa card. The odds just suck. The odds, I agree. We'll come up with a parlay. We'll build something for Sunday. Obviously, all the fights are Sunday, which is cool. I like having a fight Sunday. Come home from church, watch boxing all day. We're good to go. Like what's honestly better than that? What's honestly better than that? I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon, guys. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chat? Slow chat today. I figured it would be a little slow. Wednesday. We did have the Detroit card yesterday. I'm running out of ammo here. I don't have a lot for you guys. I am going to get to that. What up, Rando? What up, Rando? Good looks, G. I already stabbed. Buick wanted to run it by the Texas boxing man, no doubt. All right. Let me end this poll, guys. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. The guys think it was a draw. I'm going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Guys, smash the like button, subscribe, become a member, and vote in the poll. Like, subscribe, become a member, become a Patreon, vote in the poll. Ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm ending this poll. And I'm ending the show in just a minute. Well, I just ended the poll, Havelock. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. Pagan is food. They might as well cash in. Yeah. Interesting. Havelock. All right. Pursuing got like 4 knocks. They didn't count. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the show live tomorrow. I'll have that Jazz Band video out for you today. I will also, if you're a member, if you're a Patreon, make sure to check the Patreon, check the Discord. I will be dropping that no bet list. All right. So, last minute at the buzzer. Any info the supposed used card in San Francisco this summer? 300,000 people in attendance. I will keep you up to date as soon as I learn anything. All right, y'all. February 11th, 2026, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.